It's something everyone has to deal with, a clogged or odorous drain. That would be me. And here with some expert advice on dealing with it is Vince Hills from Parker & Sons. It's good to see you, Vince.
Hey, nice to see you
again.
Nice
to see you, too. All right, what can we do? Because Gail and I were talking to prevent those drains from clogging up.
From clogging up? Well, number one, it just takes a little bit of common sense. Be careful what you put into those drains. You try to keep grease out of the drains. You try to keep hair, and I believe somebody else was talking about hair earlier today. Yeah. So those are things we try to keep out of the drains because you do run into real problems. It clogs up on roots, for example, that can actually penetrate the line.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. You're talking about tree roots.
Tree roots. Tree roots. And actually, you don't even have to have a drain line close to a tree to have the tree roots penetrate a line. If there's any kind of a crack or break in the line, the roots will have a tendency to follow to the drain line, and that can be kind of devastating to your drain line.
How do you know if that happened?
You can sure tell when your drain starts backing up.
Okay, so it'd be a major backup.
It'd be a major backup.
What about just that odor? Because I also know that sometimes you just smell something that just doesn't seem right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I understand.
What do you do with that?
Well, there's a number of things that you can do, and most people actually find that the biggest problem is like in their garbage disposal.
Okay.
Take a tray of ice cubes, throw that in your garbage disposal and run some water behind it, and throw it on until the noise goes away.
Really?
Yeah, that's great. And then maybe pour a bit of lemon or a lemon rind in there is very effective as well.
Oh, so ice cubes. What about if the odor is coming from a bathroom sink or something that you can't...
We have products such as we see right here. It contains enzymes, which is a form of a protein that reacts to certain types of grease or body grease or odors that are in the drain lines. And it helps to break that down and clean it out. And it's typically a fragrant type of a product.
Should we be careful on other products? Because I know we seem to throw everything in there like bleach and so forth. What things should we avoid putting into the drain?
Well, I think that you have to be very cautious and read what you put in there. Most of your drain cleaners have caustic materials in there, and it can actually eat your pipes away, and it doesn't really do anything for the odor at all. Some have sulfuric acid in them, and that can be a little bit dangerous if you don't know how to use it. And I just don't recommend that you use any kind of a drain cleaner.
Interesting, yeah, because a lot of people just think, oh, we'll throw that down there. They throw everything in the kitchen sink down the drain.
And that's when they call the plumber and they say, oh my gosh, now what are we going to do? Yeah.
All right, good information. Thank you so much. I'm glad you were here, Vince. Go ahead. Were you going to say something?
No, I'm happy to be here, and if there's any time you need us for any reason, call Parker & Sons for any plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs. We'll be glad to be there in a hurry.
All right, thank you so much. ParkerandSons.com. There's a phone number on your screen. Super simple, 602-2-REPAIR. Thanks again, Vince. Coming up next, we're going to go ahead and preview Monday's show.
Storyteller Beverly Kidd talks with a Valley woman about her brush with death and gives a warning you can't ignore. From the Storytellers, Beyond and Back.